Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering Hauhitec Ransomware forces victims to ask for a decryption price. Hacktool.Mimikatz can give attackers access to your computer. And Clean Ransomware joins the Dharma ransomware family. Ransomware victims have enough problems on their plate when they discover that cybercriminals have corrupted their computer. They also have to decide whether the risk and reward of dealing with the hackers necessitates a payment. We, of course, never advise making a ransom payment, but in most cases, the victims immediately know the payment amount the hackers are demanding because it's disclosed in the ransom note. On the other hand, that is not the case with Hauhitec Ransomware. Although the Hauhitec Ransomware ransom note clearly states that the hackers want a ransom, the exact sum is not mentioned in that note. The ransom amount, whatever it may be, must be transferred using the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Victims are also warned against seeking the assistance of data recovery companies, as it may lead to an increase in the demanded ransom. To receive further details on how much and how to pay, victims are advised to contact the hackers at yourdataok@tutanota.com. Hauhitec Ransomware employs a strong encryption algorithm to lock most of the files stored on the breached devices like other ransomware. Documents, PDFs, archives, databases, and more are encrypted and rendered inaccessible. The ransomware is identified by the telltale Hauhitec extension it appends to the original file names. Dealing with a Hauhitec ransomware infection. If Hauhitec ransomware infects your computer, you should scan for and remove associated elements using a reputable anti-malware tool. Additionally, to mitigate damages in the event of a future ransomware attack, you should keep offline copies of your valuable data in a backup drive or use a cloud backup service. Mimikatz, or Hacktool.Mimikatz, is a post-exploitation tool used primarily to clear passwords, PIN numbers, and other information from your computer storage. Although Mimikatz is not classified as a high-risk tool, it, unfortunately, can be destructive in the wrong hands. Or it can give an attacker access to your computer by corrupting certain Windows operating system capabilities. When you are in the midst of a Mimikatz attack, its controllers can inject DLLs into random processes, export security certificates, recover plain text passwords from Windows, disable certain logins and security services, erase some privileges, and evade a few group policy settings. That is an extraordinary level of access to give a hacker. Although the purpose of this software and its creation was to help victims after an exploit, it is gaining popularity in the online criminal underworld because of its functionality. How do I remove Mimikatz from my computer? If you think that you have unwittingly had Hacktool.Mimikatz installed on your computer, you should immediately scan for and remove elements of this software with the help of a reputable malware remediation tool. Sometimes malware or ransomware strains are christened with a name that's steeped in irony. Some researchers believe that this may have something to do with the hacker's creative sense of humor. One strain of ransomware that bears such a name is Clean Ransomware. The name is truly ironic because the intentions of the hackers behind it are totally dirty. Clean ransomware is a variant from the Dharma ransomware family. Clean ransomware operates in a manner similar to any classic threat from the Dharma group. It infiltrates the targeted computer, initiates an encryption routine, and locks data. The locked files get their name changed. Affected files will have a unique string of characters representing the unique infection ID, an email, and the .clean added to their name. Victims will then find the ransom note in a text file named filesencrypted.txt, in addition to a pop-up window that also displays a slightly different version of the ransom note. In the ransom notes, cybercriminals try to extort the victims for money by promising to send them the required decryption key and software, but only if the ransom is paid. The ransom amount is not disclosed in the multiple ransom notes. And in a typical Dharma fashion, Clean ransomware's note lacks most of the vital details that users would need to know. In fact, the ransom note contains only a few sentences telling victims to message hackers either through clean@onionmail.org or clean@privyinternet.com email addresses. Although the alternate pop-up note is longer, it does not provide much more information. It reiterates the same two emails and has an additional section which gives various warnings, such as not to change the names of the encrypted files as it can supposedly cause permanent file damage. How do I remove clean ransomware from my computer? You can scan for and remove elements associated with clean ransomware and other Dharma-related ransomware strains by using a reputable malware remediation tool. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like SpyHunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. SpyHunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. SpyHunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the SpyHunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. SpyHunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download SpyHunter today. Thanks for watching.